Hi, welcome to the Shelly Studio, and today I am finishing up the Scavenger Hunt by Janet M. Young. It was 100 different prompts you had to find, do, and add to your journal. And yeah, I finally made it through. Wow, it's been a long time coming. So this page, one of the prompts was to use an ATC card or create one or whatever, I don't know. Just said ATC card. So I pulled out some really old ATC cards that I had made, gosh, long time ago. And decided to put them on this page. And since they had a bit of bright pink in there, that's why I added the pink paint. Golden, high flow, fluorescent pink. And then this is a kind of a metallic blue. I thought it needed blue in there because I've got blue. So I'm going to attempt to splatter. I don't have a fan brush. I need to get one. I watched Louise Heinzel just before I was creating this page. And the whole time I was thinking, I'm doing it wrong. I'm doing it wrong. Because she has a video on how to do splatters the right way. And this gets it everywhere. Trust me, it gets everywhere. I have splatters in a lot of places. Not just from this particular day, but yeah. Anyway, and another one of the prompts was to use a Post-it. And this is technically a Post-it, so it's counting. It came in some Happy Mail a while ago, and yeah, I thought it was much more interesting than a regular Post-it. So, I'm going to add that. Apparently I didn't put enough glue. I want to make sure it sticks really well. And stays down. And it says make it happen, in case you can't see what that says. And then my two ATC cards, one says created and the other says image. And they were random words. I don't even remember. I'm sure there was something that prompted it, but it's been so long. It might be a video. I'll go back and look and see. I don't know if it was something I created before I started doing YouTube or if it was a video. But if it was, I'll link it below if I can find it. I made teeny weeny paper dolls. The paper chain dolls on there. So I just decided when I glued them on that I would link. One is boys, or I guess boys, and one's girls. One's in pants, one's in skirts, but the joint one is both, I guess. So the next page is repurpose art. And I have random sketchbooks everywhere. And I pulled out this sketchbook and I saw this drawing of this cat that I had done another thing from a long time ago. I think 2016 or something. I was practicing cats before I made my little children's book. And yeah, so that's where this sketch came from. And I decided this is my repurposed art. I'm adding a little ink because I wanted to darken some of the areas. And then when I start sketching this, like going over it, I don't think I noticed yet. I think it's, I add paint to it. And when I start painting it, I realize that his right arm, like his right arm, not our right side, but it's kind of angled a little weird. And I didn't know how to translate that in paint. So yeah, I do the ink, and then I decided, well, let's give him a little pink nose. That'll be cute. Add a little pink to the nose. And of course I can't, when you do that, I can't just leave it there. So then I'm like, All right, let's put some blue. Give him some blue eyes. I just pull out a little bit of blue. That ends up being too dark. I add some white to it, but I don't show that part. Yeah, so his blue eyes are a little bit lighter now. And then I pull out some khaki paint, and I'm gonna add a little paint. So here I was thinking I was just gonna do a little bit of dry brushing. And then I was thinking on his forehead, I'd give him a little bit there so that it looked like the stripes, you know, on a cat. And then I go around his head, and then I just keep going, and eventually he ends up completely painted because, yeah, I can't leave well enough alone. Anyways, this is my repurposed art. I hope I said that. I can't remember. I don't know how it's repurposed. I'm reworking it and gonna put it in a journal. Does that count? Anyway, so have you all been liking the series? It's been a fun one to do. It's kind of a challenge. Some of them were a little bit harder than others. Yeah, and I have a lot of pages left in that book. I think I'm just gonna leave them blank. They're already colorful. They've got gel prints on them. And, you know, if I ever have a prompt challenge again, maybe I'll put them in the back of that book. I do have a flip through of this that I posted a little while ago, I think, at this point, because I wanted to show that I had completed it by the deadline. But because I didn't want really long videos and I didn't want to put something out every single day, these are coming out later. I hope that's not confusing for everybody. If you liked the series, or if you haven't seen the series and are interested in it, there will be a playlist in the description box below of all the prompts that I did, including the flip through of the Scavenger Hunt 2024. And see, I don't think there's any white spots left except for his ears. Or any unpainted spots. And this cat, the original cat was pretty white. The character that I was creating with this cat, I guess, is how to put that. Oh, see, even his ears get a little bit of pink. Yeah, but the original character of this cat was kind of a really, really light cream and white color cat, if I remember correctly. I can't remember now. I was going to draw the whiskers back in. I guess we'll see at the pictures at the end if I actually put the whiskers back in. I did not. I'll have to do that. That was my intention, was after I painted it, I would just draw his whiskers back in with the pen. I forgot about it. It's really hard to tell what's happening with that one leg, front leg of the cat. We'll just pretend it's blending into the background. So I'm just going to cut him out and put him in the journal. The last prompt for the scavenger hunt was something medical. And if you've been following me, watching these, you might remember that C is for cat. And the cat that I put on the letter C came out of a book, a magazine. It was an advertisement that included a mask. So I knew I had an unused mask somewhere in this house. So it took me a few days, but I found it. I found it in some luggage from a trip. One final unused face mask, and it's going to go on here. See, oh, here you go. C is for cat. Was that too quick? So we're just coming back around again, right? And I am just going to glue that in and layer the cat on top of it. I'm going to use glitter glue just because it gets tacky quickly. And glue it down. Oh, and I decided my cat, for some reason, I decided my cat was not quite painted enough. And I pulled out some quinacridone nickel hazel gold, and we're going to give him a little bit of an orange. He's going to be an orange kitty. Just give him a few touches. And I keep trying to help it. Anyways, if you have liked this video and this series, let me know. Leave me a comment. Give me a thumbs up. Yeah, if you remember the past videos, which was your favorite section? I think the ones that I think look the best are the alphabet. They were a lot of work, but I do think they look the best. But yeah, it's been really fun, and now I've got to find something else. Actually, as I'm doing this voiceover, I am still working on my 100-day project, so there's that. And I have a few ideas for some other things that I want to do, so we'll see what comes next. So now I'm just gotta figure out how to glue him on there. I'm gonna use the glitter glue, and hopefully that will stick him on top of that mask pretty well. We'll get him glued on, and that will be the last of that. And this book will be done. Or done enough. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have an awesome day.